Hi again, fourth graders, and welcome to our session 10 of the literary essay unit, our opinion unit that we are working on writing. We are in the early stages of Bend 2, and today we're going to be talking about how we can add complexity to our ideas. Our connection is that there is an advertisement that says life used to be so simple, and a picture of a young child. You can look at that advertisement and think it is saying that life was simple when we were little, but really life was never simple. It's just that when a person is young, when a person doesn't yet have the eyes to see many sides of an issue, life can seem simple. But becoming a more mature writer and essayist means becoming someone who has complicated ideas. Our goal today is that what I want to teach you today is that most things in life are not just one way or another. Things are complicated. They are not black and white. Essayists know this, and they work hard at seeing the different sides in stories, forming complex ideas about the texts they are reading and writing about. No one is only mean or nice. Instead, most people are any number of things, all smushed together. People who understand this also tend to be good readers because they can understand text in deeper ways. They wouldn't just say the magpie is fickle. They would look at her in a more complex way. One of the easiest ways to improve Catherine's essay would be to bring in more complicated ideas about the text. More complicated ideas take into account more sides of a text, an issue, a person. Sometimes more complicated ideas are not just about a single character, but about life itself. As we look at Catherine's essay, we also want to look at our chart, Tips for Developing More Complex Ideas. We've included both here in Session 10. How can we change or extend Catherine's thoughts based on these tips? Well, here are the tips for developing more complex ideas. Understand that things are never just one way. Something that seems all good or all bad is probably more complicated. Understand that what things appear to be on the outside is not necessarily what they are on the inside. Understand that things change across the story. Characters change. People's responses change. And those changes are at the heart of the story. And finally, understand that when a character acts in certain ways, the author is probably trying to show that in life, some people act in those ways. Now, obviously, if you are working at home or in your own setting, you won't be able to do this with a partner. But what I want you to do today is to take Catherine's idea, dog is caring, and make it more complex by using one of the other tips for developing complex ideas on our chart. Here are a few prompts you may want to try out. So-and-so, one of the characters in the book, is blank on the outside, but on the inside she is blank. When I first read about so-and-so, whichever character you choose, I thought he was blank, but now that I know him better, I realize that deep down he is blank. Or perhaps try, my ideas about blank are changing. At first I thought he was blank, but now I'm starting to think he is really blank. I'd like you to try this today. If you want to pause the video at this point, that would be fine. And then go ahead in your writing journal and try one of these prompts on the book Fox. Maybe you want to choose dog. Maybe you want to choose magpie. Your choice. But choose one of the characters and try one of these prompts. When you are ready to resume the audio and video, then press play. Welcome back. Well, fourth graders, as you go off to do your own work today, use the tips chart to help you develop more complex ideas about your text, taking your thesis to a whole new level. I'm going to let you begin today's writing process by adding complexity to our ideas. You can use the tips for developing more complex ideas by taking a look at what you did yesterday and taking it to another level, a higher level, a deeper level, a more complex level of thinking. Good luck, and please get started.